Yo, welcome back. Now, I was playing on my CN account and I realized something, right? When I went to the 1.2 rerun, right? Because if you didn't know, they are doing the reruns, right? They're doing the patch rerun inside the current patch. And they started in 1.6 and did with 1.1, and now we're doing 1.2. Now, this probably means also that we're gonna see the first ever rerun for Jessica, by the way. Maybe. I mean, she didn't rerun. She never rerun so far since the start of the game in CN, right? So Tooth Fairy reran in 1.5. Jessica didn't. So I'm assuming what they're gonna do is do a little bit of bait banner and try to make you pull for Jessica while, like, right before Marcus comes or something like that, right? It might be one of those cases, or they're gonna rerun at the same time. If they do, they might be sharing the same role, the same team, right? Not the same role, but the same team. Like maybe Marcus is a buffer of some sort. You can put it like with Sotheby, Jessica. I don't know. We'll see. But that's not what I want to talk today. What I want to talk about in this video is the fact that I'm pretty sure we are going to stop having troubles with materials, right? Because there are at this point, at least in CN, there are so many sources of materials. It's actually kind of crazy, right? Besides maybe the money, because the money is like really, like leveling a character to 60 I3, it's very expensive. So maybe that is not going to be solved. But if you go check, like if you see the picture, if you see the big picture, you're going to have the main current like the new patch, right? With the anecdote, the new anecdote, which is a night in this case, mains bulletin with the new shop that if you don't know about this, you can check my other video. There's a new shop. It's way better than the one we have in 1.4. And then we have the small room, which is the a trial stage, extra stage where you can use the Isolde or current character, right, to try it out. And then there's the rerun of the patch, which is Nightmare 1.2, right? So the cool part about this is that you actually do get the story again, right? So you can, if you never experienced the story before, now you can. You will, if you never did it before, you will start with the first one, and you will go through this. You also have to clear stage 18 to unlock the hard mode, right? So I'm gonna do it right now while we talk, because I think it's just the story end part. So we can move on into the hard mode. The hard mode is here, and the cool part is when it loads, and then we can go here, right, and get the rewards again. Now, I don't remember if it's because I didn't do it before in the past, because I don't remember doing this when I did 1.2 on this account back in the days. I might have missed it because I didn't make it in time or something like that, or this gets reset. Either way, this is not what I want to show you, but you can do that and get extra jades and clear drops. The good part is the shop, but you can just go to story mode once you're done farming for the 1.7 or current patch. You go here, you go to the boss room, you farm the boss room for the tickets, and then you can buy from the shop again. Now, as you can see here, I already bought those yesterday, but you actually get two pulls again. Now, the only thing is some of the good materials, like the top tier materials, are not as many as the original iteration of the 1.2, but at least you get one free golden fleece. You know how annoying these orange materials are to craft. So we'll get what we can get. And then you'll get, I think it's two. Yeah, I think it's two of these, two of the golden Nell. You can get the wilderness mats again if you wanted to finish your themed park or something, whatever you're doing with the wilderness. And then you get more materials, and then you get more money, right? It's gonna be a lot of money, so that's pretty good, right? And a lot of materials, including endless materials here. So if you end up having a lot of mats leftovers, or you have a lot of stamina and you bought everything, in both shops, now you can go farm this head right here, so forever, until you're done, or until you want to do something else. So this is, I think that this is paired with the other shop, right? Paired with the current patch shop. You go here, another patch shop, right? With 2 pulls, gluttony, 2 gluttony, 1 or 2 gluttony. I think it was 2 gluttony. This side tube, 2 gluttony, 2 pulls, 3 orange materials, 6 of these, right? Plus all of this money here, 45. As you can see, it's less. It's the rerun has like half the mats, but there are mats though, nonetheless, right? So you're gonna have a lot of mats to do, which I think is gonna help a lot. Because, like, sure, you need a lot of materials to raise your characters, but unless you're a new player, then you need more, right? Unless you're a new player, you're gonna need a lot of you're not gonna need a lot of materials. You are basically focusing on the next character that you want to get, you're pre-farming, and that's it, right? Or you are going back and trying to level up or getting I3 on side characters that were like on your backlog, and you weren't sure when to upgrade them, like, I don't know, a random medicine pocket or balloon party or anyone else like Calabauna or Yenisei, for example. At the moment I'm working on Yenisei, but I noticed that there's been a big increase in income when it comes to resource materials. I don't know why I said resonant. Resource materials, right? So it's easier to get mats. It's easier. Now, the only thing that we're not getting, just one material that we're not getting, and is the polarization. We're not getting the polarization too much. So I feel like this is becoming the new cacophony problem, right? Like the cacophony incident that we got that was so bad that the devs actually decided to give us more. Otherwise, it was getting pretty bad. This used to be 20. It made it to 30 now. So you can get a lot of those, right? Actually, let me buy this really quick. So you can buy a lot of cacophony here, you can buy a lot of cacophony from the shop, you can buy from the rerun shop, but there's nowhere to be seen the stupid ass polarization. Now, why do I say that? Because you need a lot of polarization to level up these side tubes, right? Past 50 and make them to 60, where it actually matters. So I haven't been able to do much on those, because every time you want to do that, you lack polarization. The yellow one, and you need 5 for 1 uncap, and you need 36 blues to get 4 actually. You need probably more, right? To make like a whole 5. Let's say 5. You need 45 blue to make 5 yellows, and you need 5 every side tube that you want to level up to 60. So this is getting a little bit out of hand because we don't have many sources, and not everybody has infinite amount of these cassettes, because you're probably doing it as well. You want to save 600 for the 10 free pulls. So you want to keep those be above 600. I am below, I know, but I'm going to try to pull for Marcus and see, probably will get more, see if I can get her and stuff. But you know what I mean, right? Besides that, that's the only problem. Besides that, we are chilling on the mats even more, way more than how we're chilling in global, because this is really big, right? You can get a lot more materials. It's going to be less annoying. You're going to have to farm the story less and less, besides the new chapter, right? Farm the story less and less and less and less, and get those materials from actually playing interesting content, instead of having to farm the old year-old stages from the past, because you need 1 fear drop to do your doll head, right? It's like, okay, right? So there, with all of the permanent modes, with all of the anecdotes, all of the mains bulletin, all of the special stages, O2 story from the current event, side stories from the current event, character stories, reruns, extra stuff, like for example O2 and the roguelike. Who knows where the roguelike is now? To small room, like stuff like this. You get a lot of materials, and if you don't just upgrade random people you're not gonna use, like, oh, I feel like I want to build Poltergeist today. Like, if you don't do that, you're not gonna have problems with mats. But I feel like we are in a good spot, and I wanted to make a little bit of a video about it, because I wanted to let you know that it is going to be better, right? If you're struggling now with materials, keep holding, and it is going to be better. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comments. And streaming today, come watch twitch.tv/Jakazin and catch you on live. Okay, thank you for watching and see you next time.